Good morning, day 65 of hiking the Appalachian Trail in 100 days. It's drizzling a little bit this morning, and I think it started raining sometime overnight, but not raining hard yet. The good thing is that the stream near the shelter I was staying at was flowing considerably more this morning when I walked down to it to start hiking than it was last night, so that's a good result of the rain. And slept in a little bit today to about 6 o'clock, and I was definitely asleep last night before 8 o'clock, so I woke up like once or twice to go to the bathroom, but still got a good chunk of sleep, which I'm happy with. Got probably about 9 more miles today until the road where I'm going to go into Buchanan and get resupply, and then I have like less than 4 miles after that to get to the shelter I'm planning to stay at tonight. So short day today in terms of hiking, less than 15 miles, but going into town, it's like 4.5 or 5 miles into town. So I'm hoping I can hitch a ride. It's about 9:45 right now, and actually have just a tiny bit of a view here. I think I'm sort of on top of Cove Mountain. It's not a super high mountain, but that looks nice. Can see some clouds and some of the valley below, but it actually is not raining right now. It has rained most of the morning so far, and definitely came down pretty hard for a little bit here and there, but hasn't been super bad. And as soon as I say that, it's probably gonna get worse, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Got just a few miles, 3 or 4 miles left to the road, and hopefully we'll be able to get a hitch into town. So going to keep on moving and get to my resupply. So I've been walking along Virginia Route 43 for about 5 minutes, and only 2 cars have passed me going towards town, so might be a long walk. I saw some comments that said like easy hitch into town, so I wasn't super worried, but I don't know. There's also a hostel somewhat nearby, I think, that's like donation based, and sometimes they'll pick you up, but right now I don't have cell service, so if I do get service, I might try calling them, seeing if they're available at all. But right now, just hoping for the best, and I guess the worst is like a 5-mile walk on the road. So after less than a mile of walking on the road, I got picked up by a guy and taken into town to the post office, and then I went to a little restaurant. It's called the James River Drip, and had some French toast and sausage, and then some ice cream. They had a pretty good banana. It was like banana caramel crunch. So I don't really know what the crunches were, but they were good. And I didn't really take any video or pictures in town aside from the ice cream, just because I was kind of in a rush, I guess, because I'm trying to get back out to the trail, and I have 3 more miles on the trail, and then I'll be at a shelter for the night. I think from what I hear and from what I've heard people talking about, the worst of the rain from Hurricane Debbie is going to be like later this afternoon and evening and overnight. So I want to get to the shelter and hopefully not have to hike in it as much. but haven't had any cars pass me yet going back out to the trail. Well, maybe one, but so still have like 3.5 miles to the trail on the road here, so hopefully I can get a ride. Choo choo! Got a train passing on the bridge above us. So I'm in the Boblett's Gap shelter, and pretty much rained since like 12:30. I did end up getting a ride most of the way to the trail and hiked the 3 miles to the shelter. Got pretty soaked. Got some of my stuff hanging up here to dry. So I've heard from some people that, you know, it's supposed to rain like pretty consistently over the next few days, but I've also heard it's supposed to rain pretty hard tonight, and that'll be kind of it. And a little bit earlier I got like a alert on my phone of like flood warning in this area tonight until 10:30. So I'm thinking it's probably gonna rain a lot and pretty hard tonight. So hopefully after that it won't be as much rain, and tomorrow will be less rain, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Got some water here from the spring nearby, and gonna cook up my dinner soon. Only did 13.5 miles today, but I wasn't sure how easily I was gonna be able to hitch a ride into Buchanan, so that's kind of why I had a smaller day. And tomorrow I only have like 17 miles planned, but I'm planning to go to a park in Troutville and camp there. So if it's still raining a lot, I might go a few miles shorter actually and just stay at a shelter. But we'll see. I'm kind of thinking by, you know, midday tomorrow it's not going to be raining as much, and so I'll just go to the park, and then there's a grocery store nearby so I can get some extra food and stuff like that. So gonna play it by ear a little bit. Not sure what Hurricane Debbie is gonna throw at us exactly, but I'm prepared, I guess, to get wet again and hike some more in the rain if that's what happens. So should have a reasonably dry night tonight, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. Like I said, this is the Boblett's Gap shelter, and it's at mile 1448.3.